Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharma swarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, an egoistic person cannot realize God. Do you know what egotism is like? It is like a high mound where rainwater cannot collect. The water runs off. Water collects in lowland. Their seeds sprout and grow into trees. Then the trees bear fruit. Therefore I say to Hazra, never think that you are alone. You alone have true understanding and that others are fools. One must love all. No one is a stranger. It is Hari alone who dwells in all beings. Nothing exists without him. An egoist person cannot realize God. God realization is the only purpose of human life. The nature has provided a human life to transcend the inner and outer nature of ours and then go beyond to the life eternal. Come out of this cycle of birth and death, of all dualities, of transmigration from one body to the other body, going again and again in the merry-go-round of pain and pleasure. We have to transcend that and undisturbed, unchanging, eternal bliss absolute, in that you must be floating joyfully all the time, without suffering, without bondage, without any restriction. That is possible where time and space limitation is not there, unbound by time and space continuum. That is the realm transcendental. Spirit, world of spirit. We are spiritual. Divine, we are divine. The D capital, divine is God. And we divine, D small letter. So, divine and divine. We match with each other, with divinity as the common factor. So, we understand and intimately love and become one with each other because both are the God and the devotee are divine. All humans are divine. The body and mind is hindering the knowledge of the I am divine, I am Atman, I am pure. That understanding has not dawned into mind and intellect level because the truth is beyond the mind and senses. We have to transcend mind and senses to know who am I. Atma Jnana. We take either inward journey or transcend, seeing the material world. We go on climbing up and finally reach. So that is how we... now, ego is a manifestation, or ego is contained as a part of intellect, buddhi. Buddhi always goes with ahankara. Ahankara is not a part of the creation, srishti. And ego manifests from where we do not know. In the 24 cosmic principles which constitute the whole universe and all beings, bodies of the beings. Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Prana, Buddhi Manas. Buddhi Manas are there. Ahankara is not there. Ahankara is not nature's part. It is the pending karma of the jiva with which he has done with ego, he has done whatever he has done with ego has a reaction. And that reaction is karma. This karma is forcing an ego to project out. We have karmic load. We are moving because of the karmic load. And the tendencies we have developed, karma phala and vasana. Lives after lives, we have involved in many things and made it a habit and a momentum which takes us, forces us to run into the world or do anything. Whatever we do, it is not out of jnana. Because we are in the world of duality. It is by the momentum. What is momentum? We call in Sanskrit tamas. Tamas is the gravity which binds us to the world. It has to be released. It is like a boat anchored with heavy anchor put in the sea or a river. It cannot move. The boat doesn't have the capacity, or the rower who rows the boat doesn't have the capacity to row and drag the anchor. But he can lift the anchor. If he is not physically capable, he can use a machinery, or he can take the help of someone else to lift the anchor. So once the anchor is lifted, he can move freely. So we are anchored in the world. The gravity is holding us. This is the tamas. Tamas is holding us back, which is not allowing us to know our own nature. Who am I? I do not know, because I am kama, krodha, all these are aspects of tamas. Rajas is run to acquire something. Sattva is cognition, understanding, knowing, experiencing. So ego is a thing which is created in the jiva, individual existence, be it an animal or any life, not only humans. Other than human species, it experiences and works out the karma without creating new karma. Because that ego is one-way ego. It can experience pain. It cannot induce karma, because buddhi is limited to receive, experience, and not create. Kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. 3 parts in ego. Kartritva, doership; bhoktritva, enjoyership; and knowership. Knowership, we know in the external. We do not know God, we don't know ourselves. We don't know what is this nature where we are living. So ajnana is there. Knower. We know the only word, my parents, by this one, physical world, physical level. So this knowledge is of that without Atma Jnana and Brahma Jnana, what is God we do not know. What is this universe we do not know. Who am I? We do not know. So this is equal to ignorance. Not knowing everything else unwanted, which is transitory, like I am remembering a dream, and I woke up from the dream and I am remembering dream. It has no meaning at all. You cannot re-experience anything or possess anything what you have seen in dream. It's like that. the knowledge which we have is not a knowledge, it's ignorance. Not knowing also is ignorance. Knowing other than what it is also ignorance. So jnatritva, bhoktritva, enjoyership. Dogs have, animals have, all creatures other than humans, they have the bhoktritva, they enjoy sukha dukkha. But kartritva is not there, doership is not there. So new karmas are not produced. Man has kartritva more important than the bhoktritva. Many times he doesn't know he's experiencing sukha and dukkha. He's enjoying his experience sukha dukkha, but when dukkha comes he weeps and understands a little. Sukha days pass away without being noticed. It looks, I have suffered a lot in my life. Same amount of sukha was there which we did not recognize. So, kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva, kartritva, bhoktritva. Kartritva is what going to bind. So, new karmas are made in the bhoktritva we pass through. So, here ego is I do, kartritva. Kartritva, bhoktritva alone is there, we are like animals. There is no problem. But this kartritva, doership, is obstructing the God's grace. It is binding us. I do. I is there. In bhoktritva, I is a different type. It's on the receiving side. The kartritva is on the projecting side, putting out. I am doing karma. I am experiencing, I am doing karma. So that ego, do you know what is like mound? Ego is there. Grace of God it cannot receive. Nature's blessing it cannot receive. Nature's benediction it cannot receive. It cannot receive the help of the saints and so many sages and those who have enlightened soul, illumined souls, those who can give us knowledge and bhakti. There it doesn't bow down their head. There the problem comes that I am there. So the karma alone is the water collects in lowland. Where there is humidity, lowland is humidity, high mound is ego. There the seeds sprout. Anybody telling anything about God is just, it's caught, received. How it longs and catches that, each one. And grow into trees, the seed of love of God, love of humanity, sacrifice for others. All these are humility, part of humility. And water collects lowland, seeds sprout and give the fruit. The fruit is realization of God. Therefore I say to Hazra, never think that you alone have true understanding. Our understanding, till we have realized God, till we are enlightened, nothing has been done. And others are fools. Even after reaching Guru, meeting Guru also, many times we feel, and entering into spiritual life, what we call taking initiation and all that, we have not come to the point. One Zen master was there, Buddhist, Tao Tzu. He was a teacher, Buddhist teacher. Many disciples were there. Each monastery in Japan and other places will have at least 1,800 monks silently working without any noise, without any disturbance. It will dwelling in their own hearts, calling on the Lord. So, a boy of 18-20 joins the monastery. A pure soul, but with limited understanding and experience. He was searching for a guru, searching here, there, running about so many places. Then, finally, he comes across one of the writings and tries to know who is it, and then comes to know about the Leo toys and this particular guru. Tzu. And when he goes through most of his articles, his talking, his dealing with the people, his knowledge, his capability, that he can make others a Buddha. So with that faith and all, after some time, his longing starts. I have to go to Guru now. I cannot get knowledge from any reading or anything. I need a Guru. And then he finally decides, now I will leave everything and go to that Guru. And he rushes forth to reach him. And when he reaches him, she looks at him physically and says, at last I have arrived here. The Guru looks at him and says, you have not reached yet me. You have not reached the point. Then he'll be so much disappointed. I have come, left everything and come here, and Guru is still telling you are not reached. But what he has read and understood about the Guru, that faith in him makes him to stick on and serve his Guru with all just trust in the Guru he serves. But in the heart, that pain will be there. He says, I have not reached him. I have not arrived yet. Then he goes on that with that pain he'll be serving and all that. 1 or 2 years pass. Suddenly he comes running and says to his Guru one day, yes, what you have told the first day when I met you, that you are not reached, I understood. Yes, I have not reached. He said. Guru immediately looks at him, hugs him, and says, What happened? What happened? He says, I was thinking, when I came, I was thinking I reached you, but now I see I have not reached you. I went on contemplating, now and then with all work, that one thought was still working in me. And then suddenly I came to know that I have not reached you. I have not reached the border of the enlightenment path or the Guru's grace. I was far off. The moment, because I struggled. I did my best to get enlightened. I did my best. I cannot do anything more than that. Then I gave myself totally. No, now you have to do. The moment that thought came, I'm off now. I cannot do anything more. That moment, I offered myself to the Lord and to your feet. Then I came to know. Then I saw, you have reached me. It has reached me. It is not I who reach. That arrived and I reached. How much difference you see. He has struggled, but he has not put all his efforts to totally be helpless and surrender. That much of sadhana struggle with all his Guru Seva, he was struggling inside. With something like a deep meditation going on within. He says, I did my best and I cannot do anything more. Then I gave myself to him. And that very moment, I came, understood, oh, I had not reached. Now it has arrived and I have reached. It has arrived. When I came first, what did he say? I have at last arrived. And that it is not I who arrive. It has arrived and I have reached. It arrives and I reach. So that even after going to Guru, even after beginning sadhana, we are still far away, far away, far away. So a moment comes when it opens up. This ego is totally, when does this ego, then when it becomes hatasha, all desires are broken, scattered, dreams are scattered, and nothing happens, and finally surrenders. What surrenders is ego. Once the ego is gone, enlightenment is at your hand, astamalakam. It is within your palms. So, never think that you alone have understanding and others are fools. How low from what we have heard this story now. He is telling to Hazra, never think that you alone have the understanding and others are fools. To think, I have the right understanding, no enlightenment. He has read a few books and formed his own philosophy. With that he is satisfied and thinks others, because others are following Bhakti school. He is thinking, oh, that's that. One must love all. Now, when the ego falls off, humility comes. The heart expands to love all. No one is a stranger, because all beings are interconnected. We have lost the interconnectedness. We are not caring to recognize our interconnectedness. Nobody can be separated from other. It is whole thing, it is like a bunch. Nothing can be separated. Nothing can go out of the universe. All have the interconnectedness. So no one is a stranger. It is Hari alone who dwells in all beings. As the indweller, God is all-pervading, pervades everything, all hearts and all objects and everything what exists, other than the Absolute. When duality comes into existence, it is the one, the Absolute, that pervades everything, which we call God impersonal. Hari alone, who dwells in all beings, nothing exists without him. Nothing. All. So many objects are there in mirror, and if mirror is not there, images are not there. Multiple images, especially you keep two parallel mirrors parallel to each other, keep a lamp in between and look. Infinite lamps you see. If one mirror is missing also, there are only two, one reflection and one real. If mirror is there is lamp alone, there is no reflection. If one mirror you keep in front of the lamp, then there are two. One is the real flame and candle, and other is in the mirror, inside the mirror. That one also is not there if mirror is not there. Suppose you keep one more mirror in front of the lamp, opposite, one in the front, one at the back of the lamp. You will see infinite number of candles and infinite. On either side you can see infinity. One in the other, one in the other. Each is reflecting in the other. How the duality forms, you see. So infinite number of objects are there. It's only one lamp. It appears many. It shines. How it if you don't see the lamp and see the inside the mirror, countless. If this lamp is not there, no lamp anywhere. If other mirror is not there, no multiple reflections. Two are necessary. One is the object, one is the mirror, one is the reflecting mirror, for multiplicity to grow. Otherwise, there will be one or two. For multiplicity, one more is necessary. The one candle is the God. The one mirror in which it is reflecting is the Jivatman. And it is seeing a multifarious universe, is the Maya, the other mirror which is reflecting, making that one reflection into innumerable. That another mirror is Maya. Not infinity are not there, but it is making it appear infinite, you see. One God is appearing as many objects with many forms, many sizes. So that we are all interconnected, and one, only He is there pervading all that and appearing as many. Nothing exists without Him. The Lord said to Prahlada, "Ask me any boon. I have seen you," replied Prahlada. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.